Full throttle. I might be dead here. All right, at least I got it off the road. Let's go check it. That's my problem right there. I posted a poll in a community section of my channel, and it was very clear you guys wanted to see the Big Rock run next. Here's what the poll results were. So I've been wanting to run this thing for a while. The only problem is it gets a little dicey when it's cool out, and today it's 70. The rain finally stopped, so I have it out here. It's a Sunday evening. The only change I made from the last time I ran it, where it hit about 76 to 77 miles an hour on 3S and 94 miles an hour on 4S, is I swapped out the 120 amp ZTW ESC. Now I have the ZTW Beast Pro ESC in here. This is a $150 ESC with full telemetry. It can run all the way up to 6S. The other one could only do up to 4S. Today we'll be running 3 and 4S, and I have a treat here. I will be running my extremely powerful SMC. It's gone up to 102 miles an hour 3S in my Traxxas Bandit. And we're gonna see if it's how fast we can get it. And here again, it should be around 76 to 77 like last time, but I'll be comparing it to Turnigy's brand new rapid battery. This thing has not been released yet. I'd show it, but it's in the bag warming up. Here it is on screen. It's 9,500 milliamp hours. It is a beefy 3S battery, and it's a high voltage battery. So we'll see how far off it is from the SMC. Everything else being equal, a battery with more capacity is going to be faster. It's going to have more performance potential. However, SMC makes arguably the best batteries in the business. Certainly at the price, they're exceptional. So we'll see how close this Turnigy battery can get. Then I have a CNHL battery that's quite powerful. It brought this truck up to 94 miles an hour. If everything goes well, we'll go ahead and run that, and we'll see if the brand new Turnigy 8400 high voltage 4S battery can hang with that CNHL. So stay tuned. And oh, one more thing. I have a brand new GPS holder. It's an Arrma Beast GPS holder here. And it mounts onto the battery. So that's gonna be perfect for use in this truck. I hate mounting the GNSS on the Velcro here, because if I crash, it's a good chance it's gonna go flying. This is the perfect way to securely mount the GPS. And I'll show you guys what it looks like in just a moment when I have everything buttoned up and ready to go. Okay, and as you can see here, this thing is really on here good. These GNSS performance analyzers are the standard in the business for speed running. People love these things. I've been really happy with mine. Refreshes 10 times a second, but something real catastrophic would have to happen now for this to come flying out of the truck. So definitely check out Arrma Beast, made in the USA. Really cool guy that runs the company. He sent this out to me to test in my RC vehicles. So we'll go ahead and get this thing buttoned up and see how fast the SMC 3S 6500 is in the Big Rock. Stay tuned. Okay, I have the Big Rock buttoned up, and the GPS is reading with the SMC in here. Ease it into it. Definitely a little faster than the smaller LIPOs. Let's go ahead and bring it in and see what kind of speed we got here. 75 miles an hour today. Last time out, I may well have had a little bit of a tailwind, but let's go ahead and do one more run. The battery's pre-warm, so I doubt it'll go any faster, but you just never know. Today I have a bit of a crosswind. Wind's not too strong, but it's coming out of the south, so it's coming from the right side of the screen right now. But 75 miles an hour, still pretty good on 3S. This is the stock motor in here. Full throttle. All right, that was a solid run there. Okay, stop, read. 75 miles an hour on that backup run, running the very powerful SMC. And there we go. Let's take a quick look at the telemetry data. Nice thing about this ZTW Beast Pro is it does have the telemetry data. The smaller batteries I was just running in here as part of a different test. 72 miles an hour for this one, 68 for this one. All right, so 143 amps, 31,000 RPM, so it spun a little faster. This one only had, it went down to 10.1 volts. This was 9.7. We only dipped to 10.6 with the SMC. But impressive stuff from this battery, just the same, being so much smaller. All right, next up, I'm gonna put in the brand new Turnigy LiPo, and we'll see how fast it is. Now here's the two batteries side by side. The SMC is actually about the same size as this Rapid 9500, hard case versus soft case, but they build this as a 100C, but high voltage LiPo. So this is at 4.35 volts per cell versus 4.2, but we'll see what kind of power we can get out of this thing. I'm real curious to see how this new line performs because I believe they are actually discontinuing the graphene series. So let's see what this thing does. Track, start, we're reading Turnigy Rapid, high voltage 3S, 9500. And here we go, easing into it. "76 miles an hour, so we picked up a mile an hour. Let's see if we can back that up on a second run, but that's incredible. That SMC battery is easily my fastest 3S I've ever tested, and I've tested a lot of them. I'd say about 15 batteries similar to size of that SMC, but this is a beefy battery I'm testing. 9500 is by far my biggest 3S LiPo. All right, here we go, easing into it. Full throttle. Second run with the Turnigy, 75 miles an hour. So very close to the performance of the SMC, but it did just edge it out. And like I said, that's been my fastest battery until now. But this Rapid battery is the real deal. Very impressive numbers. Again, I have tested a lot of batteries similar to size to this, and drawing this many amps, this battery would outperform my lower performance battery by, 10 miles an hour or more sometimes. So really impressive stuff. Let's go ahead and check the telemetry data here and just see how similar it was to the SMC. Should be pretty close. I think that minimum voltage was 10.6. I know this one's a high voltage LiPo, but that really shouldn't matter much. We'll see what that low voltage is here. All right, min voltage 11.1, RPM very similar. So the voltage did stay a little higher, but the speed, was better by 1 mile an hour on that first run. And this ESC seems happy. 57 degrees, it's as warm as it is. Again, the Big Rock, running the stock motor here, and the ZTW Beast Pro ESC. All right, it's 4S time. This CNHL has been a stout battery, and I'm real curious to see how it performs to other large batteries though, because I haven't had an opportunity to test it against anything else. It outperformed all my other 4S batteries that were smaller, but now it's got one it's got to compete against that's actually slightly bigger in capacity. Okay, CNHL, ready to go. The GPS is reading. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous here. Last time I did this, I was having connection issues. So hopefully this goes smoothly. Easing into it. Still easing into it. Full throttle. Solid run there. Very nice. Let's bring it back and see what we did. Stop, read. Only 91 today, okay. It is what it is. Track, start. We'll do one more run here. We'll go with a little longer run this time. Maybe I cut it a little short last time. Full throttle. And it cut out, the power cut out. Oh shit. I might be dead here. All right, at least I got it off the road. Let's go check it. The fan's still running, so that's a good sign. I had run this thing a bunch of times last time with no issues, so I'd be shocked if we hit the low voltage. We'll hit stop, read 83 miles an hour, but let's connect to this ESC and try to figure out what's going on here. Min voltage 13.6, temperature 62, max RPM 49,000. I don't know. It figures the rain started up, but I really want to get a run in here. This might be a terrible idea, but real quick, I'm gonna try to get, oh, that's my problem right there. Maybe I'm not getting a run in. Darn. Something let go. And it might have been my custom spool gear that let go. That's unfortunate. Well, I think we all know what I'm gonna find in here. It's a bunch of plastic shavings beneath the power module. And let's see if I can open this with one hand. Here's my custom spool. And what happened? Obviously the teeth are messed up. Doesn't look like the actual spool failed. It looks like the teeth just got ground off. So I may have had the mesh a little too loose, or maybe I'm just asking a lot from this Kimbrough gear here, but I have one more, so I'll go ahead and pop that in here and we'll give it another shot. All right guys, well that's pretty unfortunate. Really wanted to get some clean runs in this. I know a lot of my subscribers were interested in seeing this truck run, but at least I got some solid 3S runs in, and I'll be back soon and run it on 4S. Stay tuned.